Hello everyone and welcome back to Subnautica. So I had a little bit of a heart-to-heart with myself and decided that it was definitely better if I just went ahead and went back up with the Cyclops to the surface. We can make a new Seamoth. Still not quite sure what I want to call it yet, but make a new Seamoth. We can go through and get the things that I'm actually having a lot of trouble finding down here, like table coral, for example. And, just continue our progress up that way. And that way we'll have the intermediary between the bases. Got a new radio recording. Yes, thank you. Fascinating. Chow down on loads and loads of lantern fruit and plenty of Chinese potatoes. God, you really gotta cram this stuff in order to get your daily essentials, don't you? But the reason that I decided to bring it in here instead of just bringing it back when I made it all the way to the surface was because I realized I forgot to show you guys something along the way. And if you'll notice, I made a particular point of not looking out the front window of the Cyclops. I forgot I could close this. It's not worth it. I forgot to show you this. There's a whole base down here. Whole alien base. And a warper to go with it. But we are going to pop out and go take a look at that real quick. Carefully avoiding the warper, of course. And I can't believe I forgot to show this off.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
And that's the information we get about it. Oh, they're on me.
Detecting an alien broadcast, linguistic analysis reads, "Caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within." Interior walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed. Integrating new PDA data.
But yeah, there's just a whole old alien base that kind of collapsed and fell and died down here. And if you notice this little guy, doesn't that skeletal design look a little familiar with its silly little arm and big open mouth and plated skull bits?
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Kind of running low. Yeah, this is where you find out about the warpers. Why they are, what they are, everything else like that. And the only place where you get to scan one where it's not actively trying to kill you. Alright, I believe that's everything in here. But, yeah, that giant skeleton outside was for a sea dragon, which I believe this is a sea dragon egg. Come on, let me scan you. Thank you. Yeah, sea dragon egg. Go ahead and get all this stuff while we're at it, I mean. Might as well. Alright, and let's pop back out to Franklin. Let's see, I've got to go up. There's another ion cube. Oh, I didn't bring a purple tablet. I didn't bring a purple tablet! There's one in Franklin. Just have to avoid the warpers. Oh, and they swarm this thing. I mean, it's where they were made, so it makes sense. Make it back to Franklin, I'm okay. And I'm okay!
Welcome aboard.
Now, do I want to take my... Oh, I have 2. Okay, well, since I have 2.
All
And let's drop those ion cubes somewhere. Let's take the ruby out of you, put the ion cube in you, put the ruby back where I had the spot in you. See how that works? Simple, efficient, effective. Awesome. But let's do a little bit of a deep dive, shall we? Not the voice logs. Indigenous life forms, fauna. We have ridge cave samples. Blah, blah, blah. Not sure. Sea dragon skeleton. Massive physical trauma to the head. Almost like it rammed into a base and knocked it down. Right? Let's see here. Scavengers and parasites. Huh. Where is... That's indigenous life forms. This would be an alien data. Scan data. I thought Warper would have been here. I don't see it though. But the parts is. The Warpers were made from a whole bunch of different things. Basically, like, picked and choose what they wanted until they could figure out exactly what they needed in order to create them. And I thought the Warper would have been here. Where is the Warper? Race species. I was just talking about the rays. And we have the sea dragon egg. And I don't know where my data scan for the Warper went. It's not in indigenous life forms, because it would be in fauna. You know? Wouldn't be in any of these. Yeah. Or did I just pass it and didn't notice it? Is it a Leviathan? No. Exploitable land, sea. Survival package time things. Darn it. Where is you? Alien vent, alien arch. Oh, here it is. Self-warping quarantine enforcement unit. Heavy genetic modification, extensive mechanical grafting. Digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery receiving energy directly from the main grid and distributing it around the body. Miniaturized phase technology has been implanted beneath the skin and is triggered by the central nervous system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. Brain and central nervous system have been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communications. Assignment: programmable hunter-killer. Avoid! Which is why I hate them. They're terrible. Terrible beasts. But, yeah. This is why there's a dead sea dragon skull back there. They stole its baby, if you haven't been able to put that together. So it came looking, you know, Mama Bear, or Mama Lion, or Mama, pick your chosen animal of aggression, came looking for a baby, and must have heard baby's cries from within the superstructure. Oh, and then there's that purple tab thing. Okay, I do want to go do the purple tab because it'll give me some more alien data, and the alien data is actually like really cool. I don't know what I just hit, but I feel like I killed all of them when I did it. Okay, gonna have to do this fast. Gonna have to turn the engines off first.
Engine powering down.
I don't want them to sit there on idle and just drain the battery. That wouldn't be good. Okay, let's have this ready. Let's hop out. Let's book. Really? It unequipped my thing. And where was that opening? Here it is. No, I didn't. You can't prove it. Oh, I hate it. Insert the tablet. Open the grid. And let's get us some data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Specimen research data. And then let's get back to Franklin. Yep, I know. You're angry. Didn't see nothing. Let's go to data logs first. I don't know why. Specimen research data. Well, I guess I could show you the rest of this. Not possible to translate. Some scans useful about the device itself. Solid state computer, blah, blah, blah. Damage report. Leviathan detected at facility perimeter, closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Exterior anchor system buckling. Facility sinking. Collision with sea floor. Breaches detected in containment unit 7. Leviathan eggs. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to on-site, off-site, evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Infected individuals may not leave the planet. Is this where we find out about the disease? Nope. Oh, yeah. Enzyme 42. That's what I'm infected with. That's why they keep blowing up ships that come close. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Oh no, it's only talking about the infection. Enzyme 42 is what symptom remission. So, yeah. No signs of immunity, no signs of immunity. Large carnivore theta, off-site lab established to study remains, shows some potential for immunity, but physical remains so far proved insufficient for full reconstruction. This is the large beast monster that we found and scanned the skull. Unidentified Leviathan. This Leviathan species has been assigned designator Sea Emperor. Bone samples from Emperor specimens indicate some potential for Kara immunity. That's what it is. The Kara infection virus something. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed in volcanic region at depth of 1.4 kilometers. If you remember, our maximum depth right now is only 1.3. Assessment. While it is unlikely that the Emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data there on the aliens' attempt to develop a vaccine. So that's where we have to go in order to cure ourselves, because as you can see...
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Ta-da! Immune system is currently combating the infection at low efficiency. You may already be experiencing flu-like symptoms and skin irritation. These will likely be exacerbated. I believe that's exacerbated as the bacterium takes hold. Your immediate priority should be abatement and eradication of the infection. Recommended steps, salvage further alien data, investigate mechanisms to get rid of the virus. So, basically I'm horribly sick now that I'm here. And you remember the glowing green pustules that we've seen? There it is. Weirdly shaped hands when they're outside of my gloves. When they're inside of my gloves, they seem a bit more normal.
Powering up.
Okay. I believe that this is in its own isolated cavern. Wow, that guy just popped in right next door. You guys see that? Yeah, this is kind of in its own isolated cavern, so I need to be able to turn this beast around. And head back out the way I came. Should be directly over the top of this thing and around. Ay, ay, ay. I can never tell if that's me hitting something or something hitting me. Why does it all have to look the same? Nope. Back it up, turning, turning. Hello. Alright. Possible way out right here. Ow, 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 ow. Hitting everything. Hitting everything. Nope. Nope, this was a bad decision. Because this is just a roundabout cove. Yeah, so I definitely have to head out of here the same way that I came in, which is down and to the left of this side. So, once we clear this, we start our descent. And aiming for this more open spot here. Just careful, careful, careful. Careful, careful. And there we go. But yeah, we are headed up for the top of everything. And we'll go ahead and make us a new Seamoth. That way I can do this a little bit faster, a little bit easier the next time I need to go through. I just destroyed that electric boy's entire existence. I know it. Let's see, and I believe this should dump us out about at the cave with the... Yep, there's the Ghost Leviathan. Cool. We're going to skirt along this right side and take it on out of here.
A hex flow. Rig for Cylon running.
I think he sees me.
Standard.
But I think we're okay. I think we have once again given him the slip. Tell you what, those moments can be intense. As I know they're just baby Leviathans, and the Cyclops certainly can take a beating, but it doesn't mean that I necessarily want to go toe-to-toe with him. They certainly can beat you down fast, given the opportunity. I thought that was something else. It's actually a Reaper Leviathan skeleton. Okay, so we're going to be coming up out of here in a totally different spot than we have ever come before. Why is it so yellow in here? Oh my god, get out! Is it because I left the engines on?
Engine powering down.
Is it going to be less yellow in here now? No? Okay. That's fine. I just want to step out and take a look at this bad boy. Well, we have the chance. No, really get to see one of these unless it's, you know, about to eat you. Why isn't it going to let me scan it? Oh, it doesn't let me scan him? Oh, that's lame. It's not just the game being silly. I think it's the game being silly, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, that's why everything was yellow. That weird plant there is casting an eerie light. Yeah, so
Engine powering up.
where we're coming out at is actually one of the easier parts to get in and out with this craft. And you just see Reaper Leviathans that have tried to make this pilgrimage. And it doesn't work out for them. You know, clearly something down here. Oh, is this one I can scan? I know one of you I can scan.
Powering down.
Let's see. I'm going the wrong way. Is it you? Yeah, here we go. Reaper Leviathan Skeleman. So I'm going to get back inside of a Cyclops before the tab thing ran out. The way I didn't have to go find it myself. Darn. That's right, he's just right here. Ill-suited to high-temperature environments, suggesting this creature was forced down into the active lava zone by conditions outside its control. Trace muscle tissue remains on the bones, indicating the specimen died in recent months. Burns and other physical damage to the skeletal structure likely became prey for something bigger. This is all indication. This is all warning that something down here breathes fire and eats Reaper Leviathans.
Powering up.
This is all the game being like, hey, you thought up there was bad. Boy, have we got something to show you. Let's kick the base floodlights on, get a little bit of a look down there. It's getting dark. These are the only lights that I have. Yep. Cool. I'm going to be able to see exactly this far in front of me and not any further. Awesome. And we are over here into the bubble zone, I believe they call it. It's not quite where I want to be, if I'm being perfectly honest with myself. This is dangerously close to a place that is simply infested with Reaper Leviathans. So the further into the bubble zone that we can get, the safer I'm going to feel. Ooh, there's another one of those. Crap, we're under attack. That'd be one of those Reaper Leviathans that I mentioned earlier. I'm sure. Let's see if we can get a look at him. No? Oh. Guess I got away. Because I don't see him anymore. No, It's fine, suits me just fine. We're just going to go ahead and head back to base. Let's go ahead and take it up towards the surface while we're at it. Get to about 50 meters. We can see, yeah, it's not quite daytime. At least I should be able to see if I'm going to run into anything like a reefback. Like I should be above their paths. See, there's one. And these lights do not help. See how far away we are from the base, too? Quite a ways. Should be coming up on the safe shallows here shortly. There's the bubble boy. There's the regular base. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of about the Cyclops that might make it worthwhile for taking it on like grandeur adventures, is because it can take the beating. You know what I mean? I mean, by all rights and purposes, the prawn suit is way more efficient for travel, simply because it can go the deeps and it's sturdy. This is one of those red reef areas, or red grassy plains areas. The Grand Reef right in front of us. We'll have to go around because the Cyclops can't travel through there. It's too shallow. But we're almost back to our regular old home base. Home Bizity base. And it's almost daytime, so the power should be on. Or it practically is daytime now, so the power should be on. Oh, these lights they're just terrible. Run it. A little shallow on the draft. Not too shallow, because I still need to be able to fit and see. Beginning to wonder if this is not going to be doable or not. It's going to be close. It's going to be close, but I'm going to come over this way, and then I think we're going to be okay. And there she is. There is our OG home base. You can see the lights I put on it, and now everything else just kind of pops back into view. Because why wouldn't it? You know, just why wouldn't it? Oops.
Engine powering down.
Right, make sure everything's turned off all the way around. And here we are, back at it again. In our regular home base.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
With our bioreactor that's not doing anything, our water supplies, which I do want to grab this just real quick, our lockers that are mostly emptied out. Now just all the good things and the good times that we left behind to come up, or well, come down there. So, have ourselves a little bit of a snack, and yeah. And I know I took Mark with us and I haven't rebuilt him yet. But I will. I promise. I actually have an idea of where I want to put him that I think you guys will approve of. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and call this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I realize that this one probably wasn't very exciting. I mean, we did get to see a little bit of new areas. It was incredibly dark, so we didn't get to do much in those new areas. But, you know, just thanks again for watching. Go ahead and give us a like, give us a comment, share with a friend. You know, it's kind of whatever does it for you, whatever tickles your fancy at the time. But just remember, it definitely helps me out. It helps the channel out. It allows us to continue like this and will allow us to grow and to do more fun and exciting stuff. Well, I will see you guys in the next episode. Papa Grimgrin signing out. Bye-bye!